Hey credit warriors, Credit Shifter here, and we have done so many videos about the Amex Gold Card recently. I promise you this is going to be one of the last ones, but I think you're going to be interested in what we're going to talk about today. We're going to do kind of like a deep dive in and have a look at how to maximize the card with all the credits, offset the annual fee, how much value you can get out of it in the first year and subsequent years, and also how much value you can get out of earning points, with average spending per year in the new points categories. So let's get started. So let's first of all talk about first year value, and we will talk about subsequent years as well. But first of all, we'll just talk about value in year one. Now this card has several credits that can be used to offset the annual fee. The annual fee is $250. And yeah, there are several credits that can be used every year, not just in the first year, but we'll talk about how they work in the first year first of all, and then we'll go into talking about subsequent years. So in the first year, you will be getting the $120 dining credit, which is dished out to you in $10 installments each month. There's more about how to use that in other videos that we've done. We'll put them on the end card of this video, so we won't talk in detail about it here. You then get a $100 airline credit for airline fees, also can be used to purchase gift cards from some airlines. Again, we won't talk about it in detail here because we've explained it in other videos. But in the first year, you actually get that credit twice, and that is because it is every calendar year, not card membership year. And I actually got this wrong in my last video when I was comparing the three charge cards. I forgot that it was every calendar year, that you get it twice in the first year, and it was very annoying. Just, when you get you're just slightly off in something and it makes the whole thing less accurate. Yeah, anyway, really annoyed me, so I wanted to do this video to make up for it. So yeah, you actually get that twice in the first year, so that's a total value of $200. Then in addition to that, we have a $75 hotel collection credit, which it's a bit harder to use because you actually have to stay in those hotels and spend some money to stay 2 consecutive nights, and only then you get the credit. But I'm going to put it in anyway just for the purpose of this, so we can see sort of the maximum value you get out the card in the first year. So when we add all those credits together, it actually comes to $395. Okay, don't forget the airline credit is twice because it's the first year. So we then deduct the annual fee from that, so minus $250. That will bring us to, hold on, I've got it here, $145. So you're actually going to be in profit $145 in the first year because of the double airline credit. Now, there's more. If you get this card before January 9th, 2019, there's an extra little sign-up bonus-y kind of thing, which is a $100 restaurant credit dished out to you. Basically, they pay 20% of your bill whenever you eat at a restaurant, up to $100. So if you do apply before 2019, before January 9th, 2019, that takes you up to $245 worth of value from all these credits and stuff in the first year. Now we're going to add in the sign-up bonus. So the public sign-up bonus is 25,000 points, but most people should be able to get a referral. If you have a friend who has an American Express card, they can earn 15,000 or 10,000 points by referring you. So most people should be dying to give you their referral link, right? So, and you can ask people in the comments of these videos or go on our Facebook and ask for a referral link from anyone, and they'll jump at the chance to give it to you, all right? So yeah, you should be able to get 50,000 points. That's the referral link sign-up bonus. Now, if we use the points guy's valuations on for MR points, I could work out my own valuation, but he's already done it for every single points currency there is. So I prefer to just use his and give him a little bit of shout out anyway. So anyway, 1.9 cents is what the points guy values MR points at. So that means a sign-up bonus of 50,000 points would be worth $950. Actually, it could be worth a lot more than that if you got a really good redemption on a business class flight or first class flight. But at a minimum, it's worth about that, an average value, $950. So if we add that to our value of what we already got out of the fees, or the credits and stuff, offsetting the annual fee, for the first year, so if you apply after January 9th next year, you'll be getting $1,095. And if you apply before January next year, you'll be getting $1,195 of value out of it in your first year. So I'll be getting $1,195 value because I applied before January. So that's actually quite huge value in the first year. Let's talk about subsequent years now. So obviously in subsequent years, you're not going to be getting the sign-up bonus. You're not going to be getting the airline credit twice. And because it'll be after 1/9/2019, you're not going to be getting that extra $100 restaurant credit. So I've worked out, if we add together the credits that you do get, the $120 dining credit, the $100 airline credit, and the $75 hotel collection credit, offsetting the annual fee, you end up being $45 in profit. Now, if we take the $75 hotel credit for the hotel collection out of that equation, because it's a little bit harder to use, to be honest, okay? It's, you have to actually book with money and stay 2 consecutive nights in one of those hotels, and only then do you get the credit. And even if you get the credit, you might not even want to use it for you might not want to have a spa treatment or whatever, so it might be something extra. So we take that out, and the card basically costs you $30 a year, because the dining credit and the airline credit, I think, are pretty easy to use. Most people should be able to get that back. So it costs you $30 a year, basically, this card, unless you're really into hotels and you do actually get that credit, in which you are up $45. So now, to offset that annual fee of, effective annual fee is what we call it, of $30, we need to earn lots of points. And the card, fortunately, has added 2 new points earning categories, which are US restaurants and US supermarkets. Now I'm going to give you some average spending of what I do and work out how many points I'm going to earn from this card, and then you can look at your own spending and use the same equations and figure it out for your spending. So I would say I spend around $150 a week on groceries at supermarkets, okay? So if we times that by 52, that brings us to $7,800, okay? That's the dollar amount I spend per year on groceries. Well, that's a lot, Anyway, and then we times that by 4 to get the amount of points that you would earn on that, because it's a 4x per dollar category, and that takes us to 31,200 points. That's a lot of points, okay, from supermarkets. Now let's have a look at the dining category. So for me, I probably spend around $100 a week on restaurants. I don't actually go out that much for like evening meals, but just, lunches here and there, like burger place or a Chipotle or whatever. I'm guessing on average probably gets to about $100 a week. So if we times that by 52, we get the dollar amount of $5,200 per year in restaurants. And then we times that by 4 to get the amount of points, and it actually comes to 20,800 points. Now, if we add together the restaurant spending amount of points and the supermarkets, grocery stores points, we get 52,000 points. That's a little over the sign-up bonus, so it's at least worth $950. And potentially you could get that every year. So it's like having an amount equivalent to the sign-up bonus every year. At least that's the case for my spending. Now, if you want to work out your own spending, easy to do. You just take your restaurant spending or your grocery supermarket spending, times it by per week, and times it by 52 to get the dollar amount, and then times it by 4 to get the amount of points that you'll earn in those categories throughout the year. And guys, if you want to have a bit of fun, you can do that equation and then just type in the comments below, hey, this is how many points I'm going to earn from restaurants. This is how many points I'm going to earn from supermarkets. It would be a cool thing to do. You can share it with our fans and see who can earn the most points, huh? So that's basically the rundown of it. I just want to add one more thing as well, in that there's been some confusion about the gas category for people who had the Premier Rewards Gold card before. And basically they have been grandfathered into the 2X gas category, which they had before, but it's only going to be for 1 year. So it's going to be until October 2019. And that's just, I think, because they did already pay the annual fee under those terms. So you can't really take away a benefit when they've already paid the annual fee. So yeah, apparently they are grandfathered 2X on gas until October 4th, 2019. If you are a Premier Rewards Gold, well, original Premier Rewards Gold member, now new Gold Card member, have a look on your statement, click into a gas purchase, and you'll see on the bottom right there's a little box that shows how many points you earned. I'd love to know if you are earning 2 points per dollar on gas. Please let us know. All right, guys, so that's our kind of rundown on how to maximize the Gold card and how to offset the annual fee and how much points you can earn in the space of 1 year. We will put some of our favorite credit cards from our partners in the links below. Obviously, we do receive a commission if you use our links, but it does help out our show, so we do really appreciate it if you do, and it's exactly the same as a normal application. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Leave your comments below, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time with more credit card tips and tricks. Bye-bye.